What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, this time on the main PC, and today we're gonna try Dragon Age The Veilguard out. Now, it seemed to run pretty decent on everything so far, as soon as we got to the Alienware at 1440. Up until then, it was kind of iffy. I mean, the ASUS Advantage did it, but we couldn't quite maintain 60 everywhere, unfortunately. Even with FSR's help, I think it's just got a CPU bottleneck. It just can't handle this game. And that's gonna start happening here and there, but hey, at least it still does better than the PlayStation 5. Maybe not the Pro, but it can. It's literally like slightly more powerful than PS5. It can't go against the PS5 Pro. The Alienware, on the other hand, that's more of a one-to-one, GPU-wise anyway. Although that one should still be a little bit ahead in rasterization, but the other Pro should be a little bit ahead in ray tracing, so I guess we'll see. Oh, and of course, PSSR looks way better than FSR. Only a fool would disagree with that. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, hop on in here, and see how this Intel and NVIDIA PC handles this game. Hopefully it'll do well and not be like stuttery, or hopefully I won't finally get owned in the face and get like crashes and have like degradation or any of that shit. But in any case, let's get into the game, shall we? Well, alright, just like on the rest of the PCs, we're gonna try this maxed out at its monitor's native resolution first, with ray tracing. Then we'll see if upscaling can help it, in this case DLSS. And I believe we have, yes we do, frame gen. We'll even try frame gen. I don't think I'm gonna try it for ray tracing, but we'll at least try it once we get to the rasterization part. Anyway though, let's get ourselves into the game. Alright, let's see how it does at first. We got maxed out with ray tracing. We're on a small little indoor area and we're already at barely 60, so I'm willing to bet it probably can't stay 60 everywhere, but I mean, 4090 is the best chance you got. And I mean, if you're not playing at 4K, you can actually probably get 60 with ray tracing.
Ready to go?
If you're only playing at 1440p or something. Although I guess we'll see when I go and try DLSS.
Come on. I'll show
I'm
you
gonna
the
try
way
it
to
out
the
on
Veilguard
quality,
camp.
which I believe is 1440p or in between 1440 and 4K. Balanced might be 1440. I'd have to go look, because it's different between AMD and NVIDIA and Intel. They all have different scalars and whatnot, so I start getting them confused. Somebody told me what the scalars are for the ASUS Advantage. I gotta go find that comment. Yeah, see, it does drop under 60 still. Not horribly so, but also not exactly awesome. Luckily, just during these cutscenes here, which you're not controlling anything, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm pretty sure I remember it dropping while we were running around, too. But we shall see. Oh, come on. Don't be out of fluid.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nardus Dirthalin? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veil Jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know.
Alright, now moving on. And hey, right before we stopped, that last dialogue wasn't completely horrible. It just seems like that sometimes. I just want to clarify, it's not like they always talk like that or anything. But anyway, we're going to see how DLSS does now with quality. With leaving everything else on, like DLSS on quality, we got ray tracing on, and everything else is still on ultra, so let's go hop ourselves back into the game. Well, now here we go. We're using DLSS quality. And yeah, we get pretty damn playable FPS now. I don't think we drop under 60 anymore.
What you hear about? Don't be shy. Take a gander.
All right.
And now that we've met, do you...
I'll try to run around a little bit longer since I sat there buying a bunch of stuff. I tried to not do that, but I knew if I didn't do it right then I was going to forget. I want to make sure I'm powerful enough to keep going and not dying on regular creatures on you guys over and over again, you know? Although I don't even know if I'm going to get to fight anything anytime soon, but just trying to be a little bit more prepared. And man, when you got this game like this, it definitely takes up some CPU power. Look at that thing go.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed.
But still, it's a far cry
centuries
from
ago.
the people that say it
They let
uses
blood magic
300
during the
watts
war.
during games.
And now?
If you do a Cinebench run or something like that, sure.
Whatever
But how many
Soros
people
did
are doing
stirred
that?
up everything again. The old blood magic from the war.
I mean, lots of people
never
run that
went
just for
away.
fun, but how many people are
Ancient
making that
relics
much use of their
appear out of
CPU to
thin
do
air,
that? The
ruins
people that are using it
float.
for work.
It's like an
And me,
old
I don't
wound
even
that
use
never
mine for work
healed.
anymore. I use this
Now
GPU.
it's bleeding
Because I just
again.
make YouTube videos for fun. No one's going to know the difference between me using the CPU or the GPU to build the videos. Especially not with YouTube's, you know, degression of bitrate and whatnot. That's why I just make such high bitrate. I go with 200 and just go as high as I can go to make it look as good as possible. I'm pretty sure I watched a bunch of videos saying going anything higher than 200 megabits. It's just useless. Anyway, well now, what do you say we try a little just pure rasterization? Oops, messed that up. Let's go back to the top. There, oh, there we go. So we're not going to use any DLSS yet. We'll do that next, and at the very end, we'll even try some frame gen. Because I know a lot of people like that. I'm not the biggest fan of it in a lot of times, but if it makes the game actually like have better frame times and feel smoother, cool, I'm all for it. If it turns it into a stuttering mess, no, I'm not going to turn that on while I play. But anyway, let's go find out how it does at this first. Alright, so
first
now
we
we're
need
just
to
playing the
get a
game
handle
native
on what
4K, no ray tracing, no DLSS helping it. This is just what it gets. And I think most of the time, it stays over 60, but I think there's some spots that drop under 60. Which made me go, oh, okay, well then let's try DLSS out for sure. Once I saw this, I was like, oh man, do I even really want to test that? But then I kept like, nah, let's do it anyway, because no matter what, it'll be thorough, and people will enjoy that. People like when you do a lot of different bases. Obviously, I can't make everybody happy and do every conceivable thing, otherwise every video would be like 45 minutes long and take even longer to make. Although, the editing part isn't that bad anymore. Now that I gotta use the 4090 to do it, it cuts shit down real quick. I used to like go do like the captions and stuff of YouTube videos while doing it. Now I almost don't even have time to get done with more than one, and then it's done. I used to be able to get done with like almost all of them, and then be like, oh man, I still have to wait like 20 minutes. Shit. Oh well, guess I'll go smoke a bowl or start playing a game on my Steam Deck or something. Alright, let's definitely activate that. That way we can get down there and whatnot. And also, it looks like there's some stuffs over here. Alright, another library update. Oh, no, can't go in there. For a second, I thought it was going to be like, oh, I'm like, have an Elden Ring moment. Like, oh, do I transfer it to the mist and fight a boss I'm not ready for and get owned already? But no, not quite. Anyway, let us move along. Well, now let's try turning some DLSS on and see how it does with that. We're just going to do quality. And then after that, we will try some frame gen. But anyway, we still got everything else on Ultra, just no ray tracing. Now, let us get back to that game. Well, alright, here we go. Got DLSS on now, and now we're getting like 100 FPS again. So not bad. Okay, we're getting like 120 FPS in some spots here. Hell yeah. This is great.
Rook, you ready to go?
So yeah. Oh no. I didn't really notice a huge difference with ray tracing. I don't know. I'll probably just play like this, but everybody's free to do what they want. And who knows? Maybe once I get to my
you sure you're up for it?
TV PC,
fine.
I'll change my mind.
I need
Because
to
that
get back
thing
in the fight.
has like the craziest
Then let's
HDR
go.
and brightest colors and all that stuff. Not that this one looks bad. The C1 still looks amazing. I'm not trying to play it off like, oh man, the C1 sucks. C1's still an amazing TV.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
But like I said, I'm usually pretty good with games like this with 90 to like 120 FPS, so I'm gonna go and compare once I start playing. I can just go and make my own decisions once I do
This
it.
isn't
I don't
right.
have to make any decisions right now. It's
The
not
dog
gonna be holding a gun to
usually
me.
has
You
people
decide
who
whether you're gonna use ray
increase
tracing or not
market,
right now, you bitch.
bartering and
Because no matter what, I
shouting.
pretty much have to use
always
DLSS anyway.
busy.
So half the time, if I'm gonna do that, if I can also get away with having ray tracing, cool. But not if it's
Stay
gonna
sharp.
bring me down to 40 FPS and whatnot like that, and then make me have to do like performance DLSS. Although half the time that doesn't even look that bad, at least with the stuff you're paying attention to. But I've noticed if you look into the background and whatnot, it's not a big deal. But I'm paying attention to the foreground, not the background most of the time. So even then, like on my small form
It's
factor
so
PC, I would probably
quiet.
do. If I was gonna do ray tracing, I would do
Where
the
is
performance
everybody?
DLSS. But on something like that, I'd probably just turn it off. But this, I might not. We'll see. There's two random chairs just sitting there looking out at the ocean. Looks like the kind of thing you'd tie someone to and just kick them off and watch them drown. Alright, just 1 second here. I just want to make sure there's no like other chests or coin purses or what have you, but it does not look like it. Although, also, why don't we move on before we go far any further? Well, now, let's try adding some frame gen to the mix. With DLSS still on quality, of course. And it does turn NVIDIA Reflex on by default. And that's supposed to help try to get back some of the latency penalty of having frame gen. Alright, let's get into the game. Well, let's see what frame gen can do. Now, I have noticed sometimes with frame gen, it'll record a little funny, like it'll record like they've got like a little stutter or whatnot. But I assure you, when I'm playing on my end, it doesn't really look like it's doing that. Well, it's definitely pretty hot. So that's the blade, huh?
In the forest.
Whoa, you definitely don't look like you're doing
You
okay,
okay?
buddy.
What happened to you?
No, they're definitely not okay.
Listen
That
to
guy is
the
far from
mayor.
okay. Yeah, see, he's talking like a
I
fucking
don't
crazy
think he
person.
can hear us.
Yeah, I think we should probably leave him alone before he sticks us with that thing. I won't get stuck with no pitchfork.
Everyone has to
Alright, what
stay.
about you? Crazy
No.
person number 2?
You can't leave.
I can't leave,
Hey,
can I? Okay,
you
well,
hear me?
I'm gonna go
Just
ahead and I'm
stay
gonna
here,
leave. Alright.
And everything will be
Sound good?
fine.
No, I don't want to stay here. Yeah, no, everything will not be fine if I stay. I am peacing out. I'm not listening to you. If you want to stop me, shoot me. Ah! What a lovely room of death. Oh, okay, I have to hit that. There we go.
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
I already
see
got
what we
max
can
pots, so.
Fan out.
Okay, no. I thought those things were gonna pop out and try to attack me. Oh, I think I could have attacked that and gone in. But
This is
shit,
Adeline.
I did not know that at the time, I don't
knew
think.
her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us. The best in Arlithan. I can't believe this happened.
Look at that.
Okay, nope, not going in there, I guess.
This blight is
weird.
Alright, then. Let's move on. Now for some camera recorded gameplay.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Maybe.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
Milva! That's one of your fellow veil jumpers.
Laura.
Jahel! He's alive!
Laura.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No. Listen. The gods. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blind. In the villages, they said they needed power. Laura, be careful. Help me, anyone!
Probably a trap, but let's go see. Or wait, was there anything over here? No. Okay. Just want to make sure. We're not fighting the dragon quite yet. Or maybe we are.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village.
dead, all of them. You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head, infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods
Well, I technically don't have to do anything.
jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilleneg's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
So you brought the veil jumpers to the middle of town for a blood sacrifice? Because the gods needed power. Did you know what the gods would do?
The veil jumpers, they were just strangers.
Alright though, why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dragon Age The Veilguard on the main PC here. They did a pretty damn good job. I only saw like a teeny tiny bit of stutter, and only when we turn frame gen on. And I don't generally use that. When I play games, I stop at DLSS generally. There's been like 1 or 2 games I've had to turn it on just to make it feel a little better, because I was close to staying over 60, but just couldn't quite do it. And didn't want to have to do ultra performance DLSS, so I think I put it on like performance and then did frame gen, and that gave me like 120 it said, but it felt more like 80 to 100, which is what I like. But in any case, still ran very well, even with ray tracing. Still couldn't stay quite over 60, you know, native or with ray tracing at 4K. It needed DLSS's help no matter what, and that's okay. It seems like almost every game is made with upscaling in mind nowadays. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.